This episode of Blitz does not start until I get back what is rightfully mine. See, last episode of Adrenaline, I was robbed. Each and every one of you saw it. Shannon Silvera snuck up behind me and stole my title from me. Now, I am here for one reason right at this moment, and that is to get my title back. So Shannon, you better come out here and hand me my title. Because if you don't, then I'm afraid it's considered a forfeit for our match at Divinity, and you'll be forced to retire on the spot. If you don't believe me, well, you can check with Bruno or Vale or whoever the hell wants to act like they're in charge here now. So I suggest you don't be an idiot and give me back my championship. Or on second thought, be an idiot. Either way, I want my title back now. Whether your career's intact or not is up to you. Don't even bother giving him music or his graphics or anything. I swear to God, Lane, I will go back there. No. You don't get to walk out holding it like that. You are not the SWW World Heavyweight Champion. I am. So right now I suggest you give me my title back and walk away, or you lose your career.
What's wrong, Whistler? Are you pissed off knowing I had your number on Adrenaline? Does this scare you seeing the inevitable? You see, what you're looking at right now is the near future after Divinity. Me holding the SWW World's Heavyweight Championship is just a peek into the near future. And after I beat you at Divinity, you're gonna have no choice but to watch me hold this belt every single episode of Adrenaline, every episode of Blitz, hell, every episode of Rush. You might as well get used to it, Whistler, because the only difference comes the day after Divinity is this will have my side plates on it.
Shut up. Shut the hell up, Shannon. Not another word until you hand me back what is mine.
Sure thing, champ.
No, not a single step from you. See, I know you, Shannon, like the back of my hand, and I know you're not going to give the opportunity of just giving me my title. You're going to probably give me a receipt as well with a CDT or whatever the hell you want to do. No. I'm not giving you that chance. See, one of these security guards, they can go grab it. So, I suggest one of you to do your job before you don't have one. So go get my belt now.
Oopsies. Butterfingers. Well, bitch, you gonna pick it up or what? The champ wants his belt back, so give it to him.
See, I'm shocked you have some sort of sense in you after all these years.
There you go. Happy now?
Elated.
And I'll see you at Divinity.
That's it? No, that can't be it. No, that can't be all of it. I know you. You're a snake. You have something planned. You're not going anywhere until I figure out whatever you're going to do.
There's no catch. You got what you wanted. You get to hold on to the championship just a little longer. The only catch is your days getting to do so are numbered.
No, you're lying. You are a liar. I know you're up to something. I'm going to figure it out.
Buddy, I'm not up to anything. The only thing that's going to be up is your head after it gets taken off by this bull moose lariat.
And a Swiss. Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Fane Blackwood with a bull moose lariat to kick off Blitz.
I mean, we're kicking this one off hot, fellas. Shannon Silvero's got that security guard. Oh, hell.
Oh my God!
Jack?
You better be getting double pay.
Oh, someone get him a stretcher. That's what he needs.
Oh my God! Fane Blackwood, suicide dive.
That kid threw all caution to the wind, and boy, did it pay off. The champion in survival mode retreating off into the crowd. I'm sorry for this hot and heavy introduction, folks. My name is Frank friggin' Graham, and this is my broadcast partner, Jack Thomas. Give me a second to catch my breath. Jack, could you take over for a second?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about what you did before the show. But ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off Blitz! Fane Blackwood and Shannon Silvera definitely gaining the upper hand over the SWW heavyweight champion of the world. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SWW Blitz, the final episode of Blitz of the first season here at SWW. Jack Thomas with Frank the Bank Graham. How you doing?
Frank the Bank Graham. It's Frank friggin' Graham, but you know what, Jack? I like that actually. That's a good one. Could somebody write that down? Anyways, listen, we got a hell of a show stacked up here for you tonight. Sometime tonight we got Argus Gore going against the SWW Duos Division Champion, one half of Big on Cancer, the Juggalo Cancer. Now Cancer fought off an army of boho friggin' hippies on the last episode of Adrenaline, but oh boy, we got this one coming in hot. This one is well deserved for the hype. Everett Creed versus Vincent Cage. Everett Creed being revealed as the man who's made Angelo and Vincent Cage's life a living hell.
Indeed, but also our main event this evening, Fane Blackwood of the left-hand path against the SWW World's Heavyweight Champion, the incorruptible Ace Whistler. That is our main event here tonight this evening. However, up next to kick it off is going to be a mixed tag team matchup between men and women's Key to the Kingdom participants Ragnarok and Camilla Domingo against Matt Short and Allison Smythe.
Now I'm excited for this one. Domingo and Smythe have been going at it, but as far as we've seen, Matt Short and Ragnarok have never shared a ring together. That should be a spectacular match, and it's happening right now, Jack.
What a way to kick off the final episode of Blitz.
Following contest is a mixed tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Chattanooga, Tennessee, weighing in at 193 pounds, Allison Smythe!
Jack, I want to ask you a question.
What's that?
The hell do you think is in the water over in Chattanooga? What? That is not a normal human, if that even is a human. That's a freaking T100.
Allison Smythe definitely proof that Amazons do indeed exist in the world.
Goddamn Terminator in the ring right now. World champion powerlifter, a breed of human being that we rarely see, a freak athlete, and she has made her presence known here on SWW television. Whether it be Adrenaline, whether it be Blitz, hasn't been on Rush yet, but I pray to God whoever she faces over on there, they got medical
send them my
insurance.
condolences.
Exactly. Speaking of condolences.
And her partner, from Altoona, Illinois, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is the man behind the madness, Matt Short.
My opinion, Frank, this is the wild card of the men's Key to the Kingdom ladder match at Divinity. Definitely a hardcore icon here in SWW. It's going to be really interesting to see the pairing of Matt Short and Allison Smythe this evening.
It's a dangerous combination. It's like a match made in hell. There's really no other way to describe it. Matt Short, you say he's the wild card in the Key to the Kingdom match. If anything, I think Matt Short is the wild card of Coalition. That man is willing to go to a real dark place that we don't see in a lot of competitors. He's made his name known all over the world in several major promotions, and he's made a hell of an impact in this one. Jack, he could have a ticket to the World Heavyweight Championship. The main event of Divinity, it could get hijacked by Matt Short if he wins that briefcase.
Definitely be alert if I was Silvera and Whistler. And they got to be focused on each other, especially with what happened earlier this evening.
And their opponents, first, from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 139 pounds, Camila Domingo!
Jack, Camila Domingo should be synonymous with the term rocket, because that has what has been strapped to this woman's back. All thanks to the love and support that she's gotten from the fans. People love Camila Domingo, Jack. I love Camila Domingo.
And they have every reason to. Camila is a tenacious competitor, and do not let the smile fool you, Frank. She is one of the best in the ring currently here in the women's division. Had an amazing matchup against Lilia on a couple last, I don't know if it was the last Adrenaline or 2 Adrenalines ago.
That one ain't in the notes, partner, but what I do know is that woman right there has given the undefeated Allison Smythe the most trouble she's ever had in that ring.
What notes? I do this off the floor.
Stop.
Human memory save data. Just had a malfunction. And speaking of malfunction,
And her partner, from Nottingham, England, weighing in at 212 pounds,
I said, speaking of malfunction, Frank, you talk about the malfunction of physics. Ragnarok, certainly a man that looks to defy physics at Divinity in the Key to the Kingdom ladder match, but tonight teams up with Camila Domingo to kick off the final episode of Blitz.
Yes, the final episode of Blitz of Season 1. Folks, we're not going anywhere with a show like this one, believe me. But Ragnarok not only looking to upset physics, but upset the status quo. This man has been on a pilgrimage as a single star, trying to prove that he is not just a tag team guy that is without a partner. He's here to prove that he's world champion material, and God, if he climbs that ladder and he gets the redemption he seeks, Jack, hell or high water, that's what it's going to take to stop whoever holds that belt from him achieving his dream. You see,
That's
here,
going to be at Divinity, but here tonight, on, like you said, Frank, the final episode of Blitz of this season. And as you can see, Blitz has gotten a big upgrade. It's certainly not going anywhere. We are in a beautiful sports arena here this evening. Capacity crowd over 10,000 for the first time here on Blitz. And what a match to kick it off. Mixed tag team, and whoa!
Oh, ducking underneath. Smythe going for that patented flying body block she likes to go for. I think Camilla's learned from their past encounters.
Now Camila Domingo, yep.
Oh, there it is. The first tag of this matchup. Ragnarok intercepting Matt Short. Look at this.
And now, because of the fact that Ragnarok is tagged in, Matt Short is the legal man. Look at this now. A counter and a double stereo clotheslines.
Oh boy, another one in common. Bam, knee to the head. Boom! Discus line. Takes down Ragnarok. Into the cover he goes. Jack, I can't help but say it. It's the first time I'm going to get to say it in front of an audience this big. Jack Thomas, that lariat, that's some stank stank on it. Oh, God, dodging that chop. Hand right into that. Oh, my God. I can barely keep up with these two here. Ooh.
I can barely keep up with the fact that you said stank on YouTube Premiere.
Hey,
and now,
I've been saying
what
it since
a
this show
counter.
started. I've been saying it since the show started. I know you don't take notes, but you can at least watch the show,
still
Jack.
Processing it. Darnell had to check the shoulders, get in good position for the cover.
Woo!
And now, Ragnarok.
You know what's not in a good position? That arm of Matt Short, the shoulder is not in a good position right now. I'll tell you that much. And Smythe does not seem to be happy with Matt Short right now. Jack, I'm not going to say anything mean about Smythe. I'm going to be honest. This is the closest I've ever been to that woman. She scares me. I'm just going to put it like that.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. I mean, she would definitely scare me too if I was on the other side of the ring with her. But the fact that I'm sitting behind this broadcast desk and I could use you as a human shield, I think I'm going to be okay. Matt Short now. Oh! Throwing Ragnarok hard into the southwest turnbuckle. And now look at this. Matt Short tilts him. Oh my God, what a DDT by Matt Short.
Good God, they're coming out here. Oh, okay, Jack, you weren't serious about that, right? You weren't
Frank,
serious
get in front of me. Frank,
no, hey, get your goddamn hands off me.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Whoa.
Huh.
Miscommunication or...
Very interesting situation there. I think Matt Short was going to go for a suicide dive. And Allison Smythe intercepted her own partner. Definitely some miscommunication. And like we said, Frank, it's going to be interesting to see how these competitors play out with one another.
You heard her shouting there. She did not want him taking that unnecessary risk that early in the match. I mean, to be honest, she's kind of stifling her partner's offense here. I mean, I don't know how wise that is. I know that she likes to control everything, and I mean that in a good way, if she could hear me. But with a guy like Matt Short, you can't really contain a guy like him. It takes away so much of what makes his offense effective.
Taming a wild tiger, very, very difficult. Look at this now. Shoulders down. Ragnarok. DDT of his own by the former Starlight champion. And now Ragnarok comes in. And another one of those DDTs.
Another for its troubles. Matt Short is down, swinging at air right now. Oh, heaven. Oh, good God.
Stomped hard on the ankle of Ragnarok.
Ragnarok not taking anything from Smythe. Smythe was asking for Rag to hit her there. Jack, I've never really thought about that matchup, but I mean, we could see a little bit of that matchup here tonight if Rag is unlucky enough.
It is illegal to have the man, if the male competitor assaults the female competitor, that will result in a disqualification in this matchup.
Unfortunately.
And now look at this. Stereo power bombs. Darnell's got to get in position there.
And
count, but Camilla gets the shoulder up.
A little fire out of Camilla.
Oh my God. Matt Short with a moonsault right here by us.
He's lucky Smythe wasn't looking.
And now, hip toss and man, the referee's lost control of this one. Glad I got the police officer here by my side.
First time that
taking a seat here.
First time that Rag and Matt Short have ever really been in the ring together, or not really in the ring. They were brawling here on the outside, but Jack, I don't think they like each other that much.
Oh, big splash. Going for the cover. Not even hooking the leg. Very arrogant cover.
Say that word again.
Big splash.
Splash.
Nevertheless, look at this now. Allison Smythe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is core physical strength.
Oh my God. One
being
arm.
Showcased. By the most dominant woman in SWW. You look at the height of this woman. I mean, it's going to be a little unfair. Oh, look at this. Pop-up powerbomb countered into a Hurricane Rana by Camilla Domingo.
Camilla snapmare. Getting on the shoulder there.
Elbow right into the shoulders of Smythe. It's going to be very I mean, what is it going to take? About 3 rungs? That's all it's going to take for Smythe to climb, and she's already going to have her hands to the keys.
She blocked that shot. She blocked it with her bare hands. Camilla threw everything she had in that kick, and Smythe just said, "Nah, get this out of here."
Took her
the
down
power
with
is crazy.
The right hand that felt like a shotgun slug. And now, look at this. Look at that is scary. Unmitigated strength.
If you're
from
wondering
Allison
what won her,
Smythe. Oh!
If you were wondering what won her that gold medal in powerlifting, it would be that hang clean right there. But multiply Camilla by like what, 4 or 5?
Coalition's strongest woman, and Allison Smythe is just simply
Amazon
handling Camilla.
Oh no!
Look at this.
Oh, now. Camilla! Oh, good God! Jesus, like punching an obelisk. Oh God!
Oh, what a hard shot to the back of the head!
It's like getting hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat. Oh God, the kicks though.
The footwork.
Oh, Camilla could be looking to tag her partner, and she gets the tag. Ragnarok intercepting Matt Short again.
Nice close line by Ragnarok.
Oh, they're looking for what they were looking for here earlier in this matchup. The chops.
Stereo clothesline.
Double clothesline. Camilla took down Allison Smythe. Smythe rolling out of the ring and jacked her back. Oh boy.
You know the plan. Human shield. And Matt Short.
You
got a Frank in front of me.
Oh, you got a cop right there. What do you need me for?
And now Matt Short. Oh, this doesn't look good for Ragnarok.
Oh, this
Short
doesn't look
now.
good for anybody.
Oh my God!
An Arabian press from Matt Short. It's an Arabian night here on Blitz.
Short now. Going for the cover. Shoulders down. Is this going to be it here?
Oh, gosh. Notice Jack Smythe is still down. She got rocked by that lariat from Camilla. I think she put in everything she had into that one. Smythe has barely moved. You see now?
Combination by Short. Jab, chop, jab, shot. Oh, my God.
Lit him up. Lit him up like a friggin' Christmas tree. Taking notes from Mariah Carey. It's Christmas in October. The turkey hasn't even been set out yet. Going for, what is this, a Shiranui? Matt Short counters into a big old power slam like a big boy.
And now Matt Short could be on the verge of capitalizing. What the hell is Matt looking for? Oh, what a kick!
My God!
That could do it, ladies and gentlemen. That could do it right here.
That could be it. Oh! Jesus! Could the guy in the no redemption without blood shirt in the southwest corner there return Rag's teeth to him? I think he needs. Oh! Drop toe hold.
Camilla now going to capitalize. Going for a cover. No, wait. No, she's not. Oh, going into an armbar. Oh, she caught the leg
lock. Jesus, the submission prowess. Smythe is writhing in agony right now. This could get it. Oh, wait, whoa. Using the long legs to her advantage. Slips out of it.
Escaping the vice. And now Allison.
God.
Oh, we got a bear hug here.
There is.
Gonna definitely crank on the ribs.
Jack, there is nothing technical about this one. That is a vice grip on the back and the ribs. But Camilla just elbowed and followed with a bell clap. Smythe is dazed. Smythe though, pop-up.
There's the pop-up power bomb. Could be academic at this point.
No!
Oh, no! And Camilla Domingo with such heart, such resiliency. And I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute.
Going for terminate her. Oh, but the shot to the abdomen stunned Smythe. That could have been a liver shot. Another one could have been hit by that kick just now. Ragnarok gets back to his feet as Camilla stirs.
Oh!
Smythe out of the way.
Missed the splash.
Smythe sending Camilla into the corner. And, God, the running knee right in front of Ragnarok. Ragnarok can't do a thing about it, but Smythe gets hit by the up kick from Camilla. Camilla fighting back, Jack.
Yeah, I can't believe this resiliency, the heart to continue, especially so close to the show of shows. It risks injury, but she don't give a damn. Camilla Domingo gives it 100% every single night, as does Ragnarok, and look at that!
The double enziguri, that's Ragnarok's signature move. Matt Short could be out here too, and no!
Oh, what a tough break for Ragnarok. Smythe was not there to break it up, but couldn't get the three. Look at this now, looking for the killing lights, and it connects!
Rag got him! This is
killing
over.
Lights, but look at this!
Oh my God! Smythe breaking it up for her partner. Good God, how does a woman of that size move that quickly?
And now Ragnarok back to square one. Matt Short now definitely on the receiving end of an assault. Ragnarok, I don't know what he's looking for. Oh my God! Turn Ragnarok inside out. Matt Short with the cutter.
That'll do it. Oh, it's still.
What a lariat by Matt Short.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Jack,
I'm speechless too.
That's what my brain would look like if that hit me. Jack, listen, I'm not an in-ring guy anymore. I'd be dead.
And now,
I'd be dead. Oh God!
Look at this. Jesus. Turnabout is fair play.
We're gonna return to sender with these chops here off the ropes. Big lariat, and Smythe just wiped her out.
Wait a minute, this doesn't look good.
Oh, wait.
Up on the shoulders, Camilla counters.
Ragnarok and Matt Short is occupied with him. Wait, there's a roll-up.
Got a cover by Camilla Domingo.
Wait a minute.
And then she got it!
Oh my God!
Camilla rolled up Smythe!
Jack! She got her!
I am as shocked as this capacity crowd.
Here are your winners of the contest by pinfall.
Jack, that's the first time Allison Smythe has ever been pinned. And finally caught up with her. Camilla is the first woman to defeat Allison Smythe. And Ragnarok and Matt Short were occupied on the outside with each other. That bad blood still brewing throughout this matchup. Matt Short didn't see. Allison Smythe's shoulders were down.
Gentlemen, we're going to take it to Nathan Scott concerning the SWW Performance Center. What a way to kick off Blitz.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the SWW Performance Center is now open. My name is Nathan Scott, and today I'm here to tell you all about the newly launched SWW Performance Center and how you can be a part of it. As a member of our breakout tier on Patreon, you are locked in and guaranteed a spot in the Performance Center as long as you're a breakout tier member. That's going to guarantee you matches on SWW's newest program, Rush. Now, depending on your fighting style and technique, you're going to be placed in one of 3 camps. These 3 camps are to train you, hone you, and craft you into possibly the next SWW superstar. So as you see here, these are our 3 coaches. Coach Trey, Coach Silvera, and Coach Cody. Now, as I said before, all 3 of these coaches are absolutely fantastic, but depending on what your style of wrestling is depending on who's going to be your coach and what camp you're going to be a part of. First off, let's take a look at Coach Trey's Catch-22. He focuses on grappling and mat wrestling, as we've seen him display in SWW plenty of times before. So, if you're a grappler, a technician, a mat wrestler, Coach Trey is going to be your guy at Catch-22. Now, if you're more of a striker, you're going to be placed in the left-hand path camp with Coach Silvera. focusing on vicious and fluent striking and also a Muay Thai background. And you know, if you've seen of any Silvera's matches, you know that striking is his bread and butter. However, if you're more of a high flyer, a risk taker, you're going to be placed with Coach Cody in her camp, Trial by Flight, where you're going to focus on death-defying, risk-taking maneuvers just like we see Cody Hale perform inside of the ring in SWW. So, what camp will you be a part of? The Left-Hand Path, Trial by Flight, or Catch-22? Remember, your style determines what camp you're placed in. Sign-ups for the SWW Performance Center are now live on our Patreon. Once again, all you have to do is be a member of our breakout tier, which offers more rewards, but this being the biggest one by far. Your chance to be on SWW programming, your chance to be in an SWW ring, your chance to possibly be a superstar of SWW. So check out the link in the description and go and check it out and lock in your spot in the SWW Performance Center today. We look forward to meeting a lot of you guys, and we look forward to working with a lot of you guys as you become a part of the SWW Performance Center. If you have any questions about the program, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. Thank you guys for joining us, and until next time, we'll see you then.
Wow, very exciting time, ladies and gentlemen, in SWW. If you entered the breakout tier of the SWW Patreon, you too can have the opportunity to be a member of one of those 3 camps. But look at this!
Jack? What am I looking at?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the last episode of Blitz, we crowned a new SWW Starlight Champion, and this is the fiesta, the celebration for Cayman Blanco Jr.
Oh, that makes sense.
Look at this, we got the mariachi, we got the piñatas.
I mean, I don't agree with giving the guy a celebration, but I mean, I like the cut of these guys' jib.
Well, I gotta say, I may not be the biggest fan of how he won the match, but you know what? He's got a little bit of style to him.
Jack? Am I hearing
I'm gonna call it like it is. This man's got a whole fiesta.
You've changed, Jack. You've changed.
Damas y caballeros, es un gran placer presentarles a este maravilloso hombre. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my utmost pleasure to introduce you to this great man. Es el mejor luchador de cada audición. Es el nuevo y innegable campeón de Starlight. Es el orgullo de México. He is the greatest luchador in coalition history. He is the new and undeniable Starlight Champion. He is the pride of Mexico. He is Cayman Blanco Jr.
Frank, I ain't gonna lie to you. That style.
Forget that. Someone give that kid a raise. Kang deserves it. Kid spoke Spanish, English, he speaks Korean, Japanese, and he got lungs like a
now that
friggin'
is
opera
how
singer.
you burn $100,000 on an entrance. Thank you and welcome to the Starlight Championship Fiesta of El Gran Cayman Blanco Jr.
Exactly.
Gracias. Yes, I am extraordinarily wealthy. Thank you for noticing. All bravado aside, I just wanted to take a moment to say just how humbling it is to be standing here, the road to divinity, as a champion. Everyone who steps between these ropes dreams of one day being the best. But the journey to the top is a harrowing one indeed. It is even harder when you're standing in the shadow of someone as revered as my father, Cayman Blanco. Looking up and thinking, can I live up to the proud legacy that he left behind? Am I worthy to wear his mask? On some nights I have wondered if I would even make it this far. Is what I would say if I were anything like all the other blabbering idiots on this roster.
Oh, Jesus.
Of course I knew I would be here. I knew when I first walked through that curtain, and now less than a year after my debut, I stand before you as the SWW Starlight Champion because I was born to wear gold. I have single-handedly risen faster than all of your heroes. How long has your precious Shannon Silvera been chasing the world title, eh? For so long, it's literally about to end his career. And Cody Hell? Oh, you all love little Cody Hell, right? Overrated garbage with nothing to her name. And how about Senior Lucius, huh? See, Senior Lips, the man whose defining moment was coming out here and crying about how hard his life was because everyone always saw him for what he was, a loser. And being even bigger losers yourselves, you people, of course, all ate it up. We are lips. We are lips, you all say. You people are not lips. You are all Larry Fleming. You are no different than that fat, sweaty, pathetic man-child I decimated in my first $100,000 challenge. And I'm half tempted to drag another one of you fat, decrepit losers out here into this very ring for my first title defense.
Okay.
Unfortunately for all of you,
slouching
I'm in
ringside.
too generous of a mood. You
Excuse
people
me?
are all content to sit there and bask in the presence of those who are greater than you. Then I am happy to give that to you. Look at this, look at this, look at me. Look at this. This is what a true champion looks like. Bask in it. I am everything a champion should be and more.
Baskin.
I am more fearsome than your bad Amy. I am more powerful than your abuelo Jack Strider. And I have more honor than El Incorruptible Ace Whistler. It is exactly as I said the day I walked into this company. Your heroes and your villains are nothing to me because I am greater than all of them. And there is no one in that locker room worthy enough to lay claim to the crown I now possess.
Cayman definitely calling his
Whoa,
shots.
whoa. Wait a minute. Jack? Jack?
Cut his damn music.
Do you got milk,
no.
Jack? You got milk? Do you have it, Jack?
No.
Well, you should, because here's the milkman.
No.
Stevens.
Security, get this man out of my sight right now.
Lactose intolerant.
Well, howdy, partner.
Don't you howdy me, you son of a bitch. What the hell are you even doing out here?
It's me, your good buddy Tony, you know, the milkman. Bastardo de leche. We were in the Coliseum together.
Dios míos, I know who you are, Itota. I asked you, what are you doing here? Nobody invited you.
Well, pardon me, Mr. Blanco, but I saw no less than 3. 1, 2, 3 of your big billboards on the way out to the arena. And all of them said in bright, bold lettering, you are cordially invited to Cayman Blanco Jr.'s Starlight Championship Festival. And now, in addition to strong bones, I also believe in promoting a healthy dose of vitamin C. So let me tell you, my eyesight is 20/20, and my eyes did not spot any fine print on those billboards that said, "Except you, Tony, you piece of crap." So I thought I'd be a gentleman, I'd come out and I'd say congratulations on such a huge milestone in your career. Starlight Champion. I mean, that is huge. Kudos to you, sir.
Ah, I see. Gracias, you're too kind. You can go now.
Now, hold your horses for just a second. I couldn't help but hearing on my way out here you said there was no one worthy enough to challenge you for that title. But forgive my boldness, Senor Blanco, when I say that I would like to dispute that claim. I don't think I need to remind you or these fine people what happened the last time you and I were in the ring together. But if there is one person on the roster who is worthy enough to challenge you for that Starlight Championship, it is the Milkman himself.
That's it. You want to challenge me? You? I guess I can see why. I'm sure that championship bonus would do wonders for your student there, huh? It's so funny how quickly the tables have turned. It was not so long ago you turned down my challenge for a rematch. And now that I have earned something valuable, you come crawling back to me. Well, Senior Stevens, I'm afraid I'm going to have to take a page out of your book and say no. I mean, after all, I'm not exactly well attired enough for competition here tonight. So you could just run along and be grateful for the 15 seconds of fame you just got as you fade back into obscurity like the one-hit wonder that you are.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. You are absolutely right, Mr. Blanco. You are under no obligation to accept my challenge. I mean, especially after I so rudely rejected yours. And as a man of honor, I will not press further on the issue, especially on your big day. In fact, just to show you how sincere I am, I brought you a congratulatory gift in commemoration of your very first championship reign in SWW. The first of many, I'm sure, Mr. Blanco.
What the hell are you even talking about?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. What could someone of my humble status possibly get for the man who has everything? Well, Senor Blanco, I'm glad you asked, because the gift that I bring is something that is universally loved by everyone, regardless of class, and something that everybody needs, Mr. Blanco. Even you.
Oh, yeah? And just what might that be?
More milk!
I don't want any more milk.
Oh!
Oh!
What the hell? Cayman!
What was it you were saying about that style?
Cayman, no! Cayman Blanco it's just been given a milk bath!
Oh, he's Blanco, all right.
He's in my mask, he's in my suit.
Oh, no!
My God!
You bastard!
Tony made it rain again!
What the hell?
Oh, what a shame! That's a $15,000 suit!
Jack!
That's the
the guy
legendary mask of Cayman Blanco! Covered in milk!
Courtesy of the milkman, Tony Stevens. Woo! I love this.
Oh, how could you
This
love
is
it, Frank?
fantastic.
Look
Take
at
a bow,
this! The
Tony.
Fiesta is ruined!
The Fiesta was ruined the second he came out here.
You come down here.
And now look at this!
Tony,
Oh, yeah.
this is the last thing I do.
Cayman, don't get all! No! Oh, God!
Oh, my gosh. We're looking at the end of his sanity right now.
That is the most
God,
embarrassing thing that has ever happened to Cayman Blanco Jr. Oh, God.
That's the best way that could have gone.
Well,
I love that.
look, I'm sure Cayman has a lot to say about it. And speaking about people that have a lot to say, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take it to the one, the only, Cole McKenzie, as he is backstage with the leader of Inertia, the one and only Silas Birch. Cole, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cole McKenzie, and I am here with the leader of Inertia, Silas Birch. Now, Mr. Birch, might I say it is a pleasure to be speaking with you.
I'm sure it is a pleasure for you, Cole. It's always a pleasure to be in the presence of the All-Father Silas Birch.
Well, I'll cut right to the chase. On the last episode of Adrenaline, your fellow Inertia members, Sweet Daddy Zombie and Damon Grimm, failed to capture the Duos Championships against the lone team of Cancer. But, however, it was only after the Triad, Yuri Huntron, Perry Demir, and Kepri interfered and attacked Sweet Daddy Zombie and Damon Grimm.
Talk. That's all everybody wants to do is talk. Just like that little birdie and his insects. Everybody wants to talk. They don't want to back nothing up with action. That is until the Triad struck first on me and Inertia. And they screwed my boys Damon and Zombie out of those duos championships. When you say so, Cole, when you say that they were rightfully screwed,
Well,
wouldn't you say it wasn't fair what happened to Zombie and Damon?
Well, if you want me
Wouldn't
to...
you say that they were just there competing in a handicap match that was not their fault because Vigo's a slime bag and didn't show up for his partner? I mean, that's not their fault. That's not my fault. That's nobody's fault but Vigo. So is it fair to take it out on Damon and Zombie and screw them out of the opportunity for the duos titles? Is that right, Cole? Is that fair?
Are you going to let me answer this time, or are you just
I don't give a good goddamn what you think or nobody else thinks. You see, the world ain't fair. And what happened to my boys, that wasn't fair. But I live in a world knowing what is right and wrong. And sometimes you gotta give the devil his due. And Yuri, I'll give you your due. You won up to me. Oh, but bless your heart, Birdie. Bless your heart, because let me tell you what. Now you done stepped in a pile that you ain't gonna be able to wipe off your boot. But unfortunately, Benny won't get to get his hands on you again. You see, the higher-ups in management say, Benjamin's too reckless, Benjamin's untrained, blah, blah, blah. Well, even without Benjamin, if my mathematics is correct, and they are, 4 is greater than 3. And if it's a fight you're wanting with me, then let's dance at divinity. See, I can rhyme too, little birdie. Well, there it is. The challenge has been laid down. Will you answer, little birdie? Because if you do, just like that little dragon on the last Adrenaline, you too will feel ethereal.
The leader of Inertia, Silas Birch.
And I don't smell either. I smell like damn sandalwood and bergamot. Just ask my little peach.
As astounding as ever. Back to you, Jack and Frank.
Yeah, well said, Cole. Insulted the man.
That's a friggin' nut job.
Uh-oh. Game changer.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Kraków, Poland, weighing in at 252 pounds. He is the main man, Argus Gold!
You know, after insulting Silas Birch, I like to see Cole McKenzie get gored by Argus. But,
Jack,
nevertheless, you talk about making a statement. Frank, you talk about making a statement, you gotta look at what Argus Gore did on the last episode of Adrenaline. Sent Stitches to hell and back. He threw Stitches off the top of the scaffold, and you saw what lie below shattered through that light fixture. Argus Gore may have eliminated Stitches from SWW once and for all.
For the sake of everybody, I don't know which monster is scarier to have lying around, but
you all ain't nothing.
Is he here?
Bunch of fool,
is he here?
gay, Z.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sad.
Ain't nobody better
I'm sad.
than Double V, baby.
Sure.
And his opponent, from your local trailer park, weighing in at 3,600
I'm
ounces of
about to make
Fago.
you famous, you
He
true.
is one half of SWW Duos champions, Cancer!
I mean, he's coming out to Vigo's music. He doesn't have to. He's trying to be a good friend, Jack. This poor man's been left high and dry. He's got to face a juggernaut by himself, and he's still coming out to Vigo's music.
And that's not all, Frank. You got to also remember that Cancer has suffered a back injury on the last episode of Adrenaline after that vicious suplex to the outside at the hands of Inertia.
Oh.
And now look at Argus going right for Cancer's head with that clothesline.
God, they are scrapping it up right now.
I don't
Cancer.
know. Frank, I mean, I try to be an optimistic man, but if I'm also a betting man, Cancer is a Duos division specialist. And also one with an injured back, and he is facing off against a fresh Argus Gore who just successfully completed his task by Bruno Caldwell, eliminating Stitches from SWW.
Oh, God.
If I'm a betting man, I'm going to have to give this one to Argus. I just feel that this injury might be too much to handle. He is not 100% here this evening.
It's bruised ribs. It's injured back. Oh, God.
There we go. That's what I was talking about, Frank. He's going to have a target.
Yeah, he's definitely got one. And Argus has never been afraid to go after.
There it is.
You saw in the Lions Den, he went after Angelo's injured arm that entire match. He could not be removed from it. He is on top of Cancer right now. And
oh no,
Jack,
look at that. He's looking for a backbreaker.
Oh, God.
Cancer was able to get out of the way. And now, little shot,
he goes down.
Shot to the head. Argus just immediately, Frank, immediately back up. And another one.
That sent him down, going into the cover for the one. And, oh, Jesus Christ.
Very wise by Cancer. The longer this matchup goes, the more it favors Argus Gore, especially, like I said, with Cancer's injury. But look at this. Look at this. Oh, the knee!
Oh, my God, that got him.
He hit it so hard, he threw himself over the top rope.
He's rocked him. He rocked him with that one. Into the cover he goes. One and again.
Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle for one half of the Duos Division champions. Vinny Vigo not at ringside. We haven't seen Vinny Vigo since his verbal altercation with the Freak Show lips. And look at Argus now just taunting and definitely might be getting a little too arrogant there. And look at this, Frank, one of your favorites.
The law of Mahistral Cradle, no!
I think he might have gotten a 2 count. And now, just clobbering blows.
And notice where all those blows are going to the body, the injured ribs. Jack, if he hits that Gore, I shudder to imagine what it will do to the anatomy of Cancer here tonight.
I don't. It's going to cut him in half. It's as simple as that. I mean, that is the most... the Gore alone from Argus is one of the most dangerous maneuvers here in SWW. The Gore to Cancer with bruised ribs, I can only imagine the damages.
Well, it'll turn into powder on impact. I don't want to see that happen to this guy. I mean,
and Vinny Vigo can give it there because he's too focused on his vendetta with lips that he's not even focusing on his Duos Division partner, his best friend. And quite honestly, I do find that appalling.
It's more than appalling. I mean, what breaks my heart about the whole situation is that Cancer hasn't complained one bit. He's doing this for Vigo, for his friend.
Oh,
and
my God, bear hug.
A vicious, low-angle bear hug, getting real down and dirty with it, applied to Cancer here tonight. But Cancer, bell clap, gets the big man off. Cancer with the jabs, firing off. Oh, Argus shoots back. Off the ropes he goes. Arm drag by Cancer.
Japanese arm drag by the 7-time backyard wrestling heavyweight champion. That is the only time I'll ever say that in my life. Cancer now with the offense.
I never imagined that combination of words would come out of your mouth, Jack. That's honestly, you're shocking me with everything you're saying today. Oh, going for an Alabama, but no, Cancer slipping out of the way. Cancer now backslide.
Backslide. We got a backslide by Cancer. Cover here. Shoulders down. Only 2, and locking eyes with the main man.
Oh my Lord, STO from hell.
Shades of Coalition veteran Keith Mason with the running STO. And now look at this. Cancer off the shoulders and using what brought him to the dance, those backyard wrestling strikes.
Hands of stone from Cancer. I mean, that's fueled on nothing but Fago and ICP and a lot of heart, Jack.
The twisted man of the year. The foot to the face. Look at this now. Cancer going to the top turnbuckle. And now drives the elbow off the top. And I'm sure that has done as much damage to Cancer as it did to Argus Gore. But that just shows you the tenacity and the heart that this man has. And the knee off the top. We got a cover here. Argus Gore. Only 2.
Thought that top rope maneuver was going to be the dive and headbutt for all the juggalos and juggalettes, but Cancer might be be wary due to the bruised ribs and his injuries. I think he's trying to be smart here, but Argus, once again, going back to those ribs, socking them right where it hurts the most. A sound strategy from the torturer that is Argus Gore.
Oh my God, look at this military press. And Cancer down on the ribs.
And this can't be good for him either.
Camel clutch. God. This is one of those times, it's not often when a champion is the underdog in this matchup, but this is one of those times. I don't see it being plausible. Despite his heart, I just can't see Argus Gore being defeated.
Oh, but wait! Argus getting back up with a second shoulder tackle here from Cancer. Ducks the line. Cancer lifting him up!
Big match Cancer.
And now I can't believe he got him up, Jack.
I'm surprised he didn't do a fist drop off the ropes after that. And now look at this. The hell with hitting the ropes. He's just gonna ground and pound.
Oh, this one could be for the Juggalos and Juggalettes, but wait, Argus back to his feet. Oh God, sends him crashing to the mat below.
Space is conducive to the Gore. Could this be it? Argus now has hit his target. Oh my God! He blew his head off with a knee. The knee to the temple by Cancer. You hear that, Frank? That is the sound of 12,000 people exhaling.
Oh my God! Oh, the Gore attack, but no. Cancer intercepted. Figured a shoulder block.
Meats. And now back to the Jads by Cancer. He's trying to look at this. He's duking him out.
He's standing and banging with him.
And now
the block. He caught the body shot, but back and forth we go.
Come on, Cancer.
Oh my God.
Caught the leg. Delivered the choke slam. And Cancer still has fight. This is the only time I ever hope I'm wrong. And now Argus Gore. Back to the bear hug.
The bear hug again. Darnell getting in there. You could get a little less in there, but
clenching at the ribs.
Argus
Cancer.
sending him crashing to the mat there.
And now hard slam head first into the turnbuckle. And now Argus Gore.
God.
Look at this. Slamming him hard. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Like it's nothing.
That's 40
and
feet.
Again into the bear hug.
40 feet he just carried Cancer. 20 by 20 ring 2 times over. That is impressive.
Like nothing.
Feat of strength.
Like nothing. And he tosses Cancer to the ground like a piece of garbage. Jack, he's going to that corner, but Cancer rolling out of the ring. Cancer showing some intelligence
He's
here.
Hurt. I don't know if that's intelligence. He's injured. He was holding his ribs after that 40-yard dash into each turnbuckle. At this
Whether
point,
it's
folks, I think
intelligence or desperation, wait!
I think you're right. He was playing possum. Get Cloud! Get Cloud! Oh my God! Cancer with the cover. We got a cover. Argus Gore is down.
No! My God, no!
Cancer now.
Oh, the Cancer!
Cocking it up, looking for one more. Get Cloud. Argus Gore shoves him out of the way. Cancer in trouble, and there's the Gore. Target acquired. Changing the game. Argus Gore defeats Cancer.
Wow.
What heart.
Here is your winner of the contest by pinfall, the main Argus Gore!
You can't
be
mad at
amazing
Argus.
match, folks. We're going to have to take it to Cole McKenzie again with the Starlight champion, Cayman Blanco Jr.
I wonder how he's doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cole McKenzie, and I'm catching up with the Starlight champion, Cayman Blanco Jr. Mr. Blanco, can I get your thoughts on the unfortunate circumstances that befell your celebration tonight?
My thoughts? My thoughts? I'm covered in milk! That milk bastard is going to pay. And you know where he's going to pay up at? He's going to pay up at Divinity! When I beat him one-on-one at the grandest stage of SWW. Not only am I going to retain my Starlight Championship, but I'm going to embarrass him even worse than he did to me here tonight. So come Divinity, Tony, you're gonna have a lot of spilled milk to cry over. Pendejo.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. It's going to be Cayman Blanco Jr. versus the Milkman Tony Stevens at Divinity for the Starlight Championship. Back to you, Jack and Frank.
Thanks, Cole. 2 times with the interviews on Cole McKenzie. Definitely earning his paycheck this evening.
He's getting it. He's earned every bit of that damn paycheck. I mean, golly. But after a whole season of this, Jack, I think we all have.
Indeed. And you know who's had enough this season? Cayman Blanco Jr. of Tony the Milkman Stevens. And we just found out that at SWW Divinity, it's going to be Blanco versus Stevens for the Starlight title on the season finale.
Oh boy, I wonder if there's going to be crying over spilt milk or if it's going to be spilt blood. These two hate each other. Cayman, definitely more so than Tony the Milkman Stevens.
Also, another match that has been announced this evening, the Triad, Yuri Huntron, Kepri, and Perry Demir against Inertia, Silas Birch, Moonbeam, Damon Grimm, and Sweet Daddy Zombie.
The odds are ever so stacked against the Triad, but they are a very cohesive unit. I think they can pull the upset off, but we'll figure that out definitively at Divinity.
And it doesn't get much more definitive than the Pine Box, and that's where one of these two men are going to go in a last rites matchup. James Frost versus Beauchamp.
This has been brewing since James Frost got to the dance. Here at SWW, Beauchamp has been a thorn, more so in his side than anyone else.
And also we have Angelo going one-on-one with his assailant, the forefather, Everett Creed.
Oh my God, you cannot talk personal without this match. Everett Creed, the man who sucked status on Angelo to cost him the World Heavyweight Championship, but oh boy.
This is going to be quite personal as well. Vinny Vigo goes one-on-one with the Freak Show Lips.
I mean, this has been brewing for so long. Part of me thinks it's been brewing for a lot longer than any of us realize. And Vigo has not been seen since his encounter with the Scarlet Pimpernel. But this match, oh my lord.
Matt Short, KDK, Ragnarok, and Thane Blackwood in the men's Key to the Kingdom.
I mean, one of these men has a guaranteed shot at winning this matchup and going to face the world champion, and it's the same for these 4 women right here.
It's going to be Akira Yukimura, Camilla Domingo, Allison Smythe, and Sophie.
Who is going to walk out with that briefcase? Who is going to hold the Key to the Kingdom?
And one of our main events, a last woman standing match for the women's title. It is going to be Cody Hale and Bad Amy.
A matchup we have not seen since Violent Composition, when both women could not answer the referee's count of 10. They will go at it again with those same rules. If you cannot make it back to your feet by the count of 10, you will lose. Cody or Amy, no matter who it is, the answer will be the toughest of the two.
And the main event for Bale's Night of Divinity, Inside Hell in a Cell. Shannon Silvera challenges Ace Whistler for the World's Heavyweight Championship. However, if Shannon Silvera loses, his career is over.
There has never been a matchup more deeply personal, with stakes as high as this, the grandest prize in the history of our sport, put on the line against one of the greatest careers of all time.
You may remember me, who I was, who I used to be. I am not that woman anymore. I was the host of a parasite that harbored so much anger and hatred for one person, and rightfully so, but it consumed me. It sucked the blood from my veins. It looked through my eyes. It almost ate me alive. But now, That parasite has been cleansed and will never be seen again. I am free from my hatred. I am wild and free. I embrace my truest nature. I am no longer the queen of obscene you once knew. I am so much more than a queen. I am Mother.
If there's one thing I know, it's emotion. Emotion reveals one's truest nature. No matter what they try to do, no matter what they try to say, like thorn weeds through cracked granite, emotions will always find their way to the surface. My emotions right now? Happiness, pure excitement. Not only because we are so close to divinity, but because I found my one true mother. Someone who I am undyingly loyal to. Which is a lot more than I can say about you. Because it's not what you did on the last episode of Adrenaline, it's what you didn't do that revealed your truest nature. You abandoned your partner. And why did you do it? Because of your emotions. You almost lost your own duo's championships, and the best part about it is that it's all because of me. I mean, come on. I mean, you almost lost everything you worked so hard. Sorry, everything Cancer worked so hard for. I mean, I can't help it. I feel like a hot cheerleader. Like the quarterback just walked out on practice so he could take her to the movies. He bought the popcorn. You made a critical error. You showed your hand way too soon, and that fiery temper of yours, if you're making mistakes this soon, Vinny, you may as well just not show up at Divinity, because I'm just gonna make you my bitch. If it's that easy. I thought you would be a lot more of a challenge. But unlike you, I now know I have something and someone to fight for. And it's not just Mother. It's all of them, because we are all Lips. And you, whether you want to admit it or not, are all alone.
Oh, how you whine of how your opportunity to defend your titles on SWW's grandest stage was taken. But once another chance presents itself, you only look out for yourself. I pity your partner. He looks for someone he can confide in, and you repay him with taking the credit for his sacrifices. People like you repulse me, and I look forward to seeing you grovel at the claws of my child.
Vinny Vigo, I would implore you. I would plead for you. Hell, if I wasn't standing on the damn grounds of the wilds, I'd get down on my knees and I would beg you not to make this any more personal than you already have. But I knew better. I know you're gonna say something on the next episode of Adrenaline to get my blood boiling to 278 degrees Fahrenheit. But I digress. I understand that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to get inside the head. You're gonna try to trick the trickster. But it doesn't matter, Vinny. Because come Divinity, no matter what you try to do and no matter what you try to say, the same thing is going to happen. From the moment that your crappy music hits, you all ain't nothing but Fugazi. And that stupid 8-bit jingle plays and you get carried by that juggalo down to the ring and you're looking out to the 70, 80,000 people in attendance and you're just begging them for them to just maybe sing along, for them to chant your name. But in reality, they're just gonna ask one question. Because we know you're gonna come out first because I'm a bigger star than you ever will be. And that's why they're gonna ask the question that you so ever despise. Where is Lips? At Divinity, I will seal your fate. I will prove to the entire world that sometimes the chosen one is the wrong one. And when I have you, just like the forefathers and the Gate City gods and the Lawn Daddies and anyone before or after you, just like I have them all, I'm gonna have you between my legs. And that's when you're gonna know something. That's when you're gonna learn the most important lesson in your entire life. Vinny Vigo, you are absolutely nothing. Nothing but gay Z.
I am not like you. My children, my brood will not be sacrificed. They will grow and thrive. They will flourish into their true selves. There are many of my children, and their father is always watching.
Jack, that is some scary shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the last person I thought needed help for anything.
Speaking of scary, what the hell? That's Everett Creed's music.
What is this?
An altar for the forefather.
Following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from Bayshore, New York, weighing at 227 pounds. The forefather of SWW, Everett Creed!
You know, we keep talking about how it was 505 days for Lips. Since we had last seen him, it was that same amount of time for Everett Creed. And Everett Creed, in such a short amount of time of being back, has made his presence irremovable from the current landscape of SWW. And Jack, I do not think he plans on changing that anytime soon.
Walking amongst the heavenly fireflies out of the mouth of hellfire, the supremacy is truly dead. The man that bludgeoned Angelo, the man that bludgeoned Noriko Sasaki, all with the sick, sadistic, delusional purpose of restoring balance to SWW. We're about to hear why.
What kind of balance could that be?
I bet you are all wondering why I did what I did to Angelo on the past episode of Adrenaline. And I'm sure there's even some of you out there that are asking yourselves, how can a human being possibly commit the actions that I committed? Two of those people being the co-commissioners of the Coalition Network, Bruno Caldwell and Jebediah Vale. They were so disgusted by my actions that they informed me that my termination from SWW was immediate. Unless I come out here and issue Angelo a personal apology. You see, that's the thing about men of power. They always hold down the law until they have something to profit. And Angelo versus Everett Creed at Divinity was just too good to lose. However, if it is an apology that they want, then it is an apology that I will give. Because after all, I believe an apology is quite appropriate. I do have regrets. So, Angelo, if you are watching this, I would like to say right here and right now from the bottom of my heart that I am sorry. I'm sorry that I let you run my company. How long did it take? How long did it take for you to step up to the plate? How long did it take for you to replace me? How long did it take? A month? A week? You were so driven by power that you lost the greatest friend you could have ever made. I actually liked you. I actually trusted you because you, unlike anyone else behind the scenes, were the most level-headed. I thought you, Angelo, were the most clear-cut, the most honest, and the most selfless, the most fitting to stand by my side with SWW. Why do you think I convinced Jebediah Vale to merge SWW with the New Age? I did it because of you. Because I believed in you. And look what you did to my faith. Look at how you rewarded me. Jesus. Slapped that New Age logo and slogan and meaning right over mine. You took everything I created, everything I worked so hard to build, and claimed it as your own, you son of a bitch!
Oh, God.
And the best part is, you failed! You don't believe me? None of you believe me! Look what he's done to this place! I know the power has corrupted you, Harbinger. I know that because that is what power does. It attracts the worst, and it corrupts the best. But you gotta understand, the point that I'm trying to make is that I am not to blame for the actions that I committed. Angelo, you have to understand that none of this is my fault. You are the one to blame. You are the one that is responsible for every time I swung that bat against your skull. You are the reason that Noriko Sasaki will never be able to wrestle again. You have deceived these people for the very last time. At Divinity, I am going to get exactly what I deserve. I am going to be recognized. I am going to be acknowledged. I am going to be respected as the true leader of this company. I will be undisputed, respected, and saluted as the true forefather of SWW. I'm gonna know the true you. Especially after what
Oh, wait a minute! Their time for talk is over! Vincent Cage making his way down here!
And his opponent, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing at 220 pounds, Vincent Cage!
Jack, this one has got to be personal between these two now. Not only is he the brother of Angelo, but Everett Creed cost Vincent Cage a shot at the Key to the Kingdom briefcase at Divinity. That man is not on the card at Divinity, and it is because of Everett Creed.
I'm not gonna lie, Frank, you took the words right out of my mouth. There is a double agenda here because he is avenging his brother, his fallen brother, but also wants revenge because Vincent Cage, in my opinion, had the matchup won. Then the arena lost power, well, rather Everett Creed turned the power off. I'm going to assume dropped Vincent Cage with a nightshade, perhaps, or maybe the baseball bat to the skull. We don't know. The only two people that know what really happened is the two men that are about to compete here.
We're about to see how personal this thing can really, really get. Vincent Cage goes one-on-one with the forefather of SWW, and it starts right now. The bell is rung, and Vincent Cage is on top of him.
Yeah, emotions are going to be very high-strung in this matchup here by both men. I mean, you heard the delusionings of the ramblings of a madman earlier on with Creed, but then Vincent Cage has certainly got to be very high-strung with everything that has happened to him and his family thus far.
I mean,
God. As personal as it gets, for sure.
Vincent Cage got to look to maintain his composure. Cannot allow Creed to get in that head of his, because once Creed gets in there, it is nigh impossible to get him out. And once he's in, it's over.
I've called the majority of Everett Creed's matches, and one thing I know about him is the psychological warfare. If you're prone to make a mistake, Creed will capitalize on it. That is one thing that he has always done. He may not be the strongest, he may not be the fastest, but he's one of the smartest. That is why he is a two-time world champion. And the two men that he defeated to become world champion on both occasions, Shannon Silvera and Ace Whistler. The two men in the main event of Divinity, one of the two nights.
You got to imagine that he's going to have his eyes glued to that one. I mean, he's got to have an agenda about the world title, doesn't he?
Of course he did, Frank. I mean, let's be honest. On the last episode of Blitz, Creed was the one that kind of, wait a minute, we got a cattle mutilation.
His brother's submission. But Creed, oh wow. Creed
like
showcasing.
I said, though, I really think Creed was the one that fed the idea of Hell in a Cell to Shannon Silvera. Now another submission by Creed. Very interesting. That is an inverted version of a cloverleaf, an inverted version of his own Genesis device.
I mean,
I've never seen Creed pull that one before.
I mean, Creed had a long time to stay at home and learn new offense. It's very clear that he didn't just waste his time while at home. Good Lord. Thunders right to Vincent Cage's jaw. This new attitude, this viciousness from Everett Creed. Now some viciousness being shown by Vincent Cage here as he chucks Everett Creed into that barricade and again.
Definitely a lot to talk about here in this matchup. I mean, when it comes to Everett Creed, I was next to Nathan. Well, I wasn't exactly next to Nathan Scott. They didn't let me in the building for the Survivalist Coliseum. But nevertheless, Nathan was the one that said, it's not the same Everett Creed when we saw him make his return. He didn't make his dramatic entrance like he typically would when he was the Cell Supremacy. He came up from behind and he eliminated Lips right out of the get-go and had the tying record of the most eliminations in that matchup as it came down to him and Shannon Silvera. But now, we've talked about Creed. Let's talk about Vincent Cage, one of the fastest rising stars here in SWW.
Without a doubt, Vincent Cage has been has had a very short career here with Coalition, but it has been very, very active. He's had ups and downs that have been a roller coaster ride for this young man. You know, this particular moment.
Oh, what a right hand!
This saga of his family and Everett Creed. The saga of his family and Everett Creed. This one has been a low point for him in SWW. But, I mean, if he could get a victory over Everett Creed here tonight, that would be a fantastically high point. Almost as high as Everett Creed just was off that monkey flip. Good Lord. And again.
Another one.
If it ain't
now Everett Creed on the retreat. Vincent Cage fired up, and Vincent Cage is, he came into SWW in a difficult position. Being the brother of Angelo, you get compared to him. There's always going to be that comparison to his brother, and Vincent's got to do everything he can to step outside of that shadow. And the matchup that he had with Thane Blackwood was one of the most impressive matches I've seen in SWW thus far. It's just a damn shame that Creed was the one that ended up costing Cage the matchup.
God! Could be setting up for that Genesis device. We saw a version of it earlier with that inverted cloverleaf. Could be softening up the legs here. He's doing it still. Look at this. Big super kick by Creed.
Definitely a very different, a more aggressive Everett Creed than we have ever seen before. I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at the temple of Angelo. Look at the temple of Noriko Sasaki. This is a very violent, a very calculating Everett Creed. but he's not unstable. He is aware of his actions, and that's what makes him even more dangerous.
He might not be so stable after that head kick, partner. That's
no, probably not.
2, and no. Kick out by Creed.
And now Vincent Cage has got to calculate his own emotions. He's got to get them under control. He can't be spontaneous. He can't betray his own. He can't let his emotions betray him here, because if that's the case, like I stated earlier, Creed's going to capitalize it.
Oh, without a doubt. But he has not shown any signs of his emotions taking over for him. He has remained cool, calm, and collected since the opening bell. Creed sending Vincent Cage off the ropes. Vincent Cage ducks in. Oh my God!
What an elbow by Creed. Darnell almost caught in the collision.
Ouch. Good Lord. I've never seen Creed throw his body like that at somebody.
I'm not going to lie, Frank. I don't know what was faster. Everett Creed's elbow to the face. Oh my God, there's the spine buster.
That double S spine buster and a kick out.
Darnell Amarius, our senior official here in SWW, certainly earning his paycheck tonight with all the matches that he has officiated thus far.
Oh, yeah.
Creed now stomping on the arm, just targeting every limb on Vincent Cage's body. And now look at this, Creed talking trash as he usually does.
Targeting the legs
to create
still.
a new age, a new world.
Targeting the legs still. Look at this. What a transition to the single leg Boston Crab by Everett Creed here.
Creed wrenching away on the leg.
Big half
Vincent
crab.
Cage is in a precarious position here.
Vincent Cage looking to remain calm even though Creed's got it in, but he's wrenching back a little bit more. Vincent Cage getting a little bit more scared. But Cage remains calm, keeps his composure, pushes Creed off. Cage, a master of submissions in his own right, locks in the Juji Gatami. Creed is struggling.
Creed is definitely in a precarious position. You lose that arm, you lose so many of Creed's maneuvers like the Dream Eater, the Genesis device, even the grip of the Nightshade. Very wise by Vincent Cage. And now,
look at this.
No way. Romero
stretch. The technical submission magician, the beholder of holds, Vincent Cage. Hitting Creed with a Romero stretch. And
Creed rolls out, escapes the Romero stretch. Oh, drop toe hold. I think I know what Creed's looking for. He's looking for the Genesis device. Submission maneuver is locked in.
This could be it. This has won him so many matches in the past.
It won him his first world championship, but Vincent Cage counters and a drop kick.
Vincent Cage, a master of not only putting submissions in,
but
getting out of them.
Look at this! Escapes the Genesis device and locks in the sharpshooter.
He's wrenching back. Creed doesn't know what to do. There's panic in the eyes of the forefather. But wait, Creed trying to maintain it, but the pain. Vincent Cage wrenching again. Darnell asking him if he wants to quit. Creed not saying a damn word right now. But Creed shifting the weight, pushes Cage off.
Creed now gonna kick downstairs, and there's the Nightshade. Oh my God, he caught Vincent Cage, busted him wide open with the Nightshade, and Vincent Cage still kicks out.
Vincent Cage just kicked out of the Nightshade.
And not only the Nightshade, a lacerating Nightshade at that.
You gotta think this cut now being targeted
Creed
by
going right for the cut.
Look at this.
Creed going right for that gash over Vincent Cage's head.
Sheds his skin like a snake, but smells blood in the water like a shark.
And now just look at this. Going right after the cut. Vincent Cage is busted wide open. And now the forefather of SWW, or as he coined it on the last episode of Adrenaline, the forefather of fear, looking to strike, perhaps with that Dream Eater, but Vincent Cage escapes.
Vincent Cage fighting back. Gets this. Oh, hammerlock, flatliner. Creed is down.
Hooks the outside leg so Creed can't get to the ropes.
Oh! Creed now rolling away, trying to prop himself up with the ropes. He's tired. He's on wobbly legs. That staggered him. Creed now being tossed to the outside. Vincent Cage looking for a little high-octane violence. Could be looking for a suicide dive here, perhaps.
Oh, got caught. Creed was baiting him. Creed baited Vincent Cage, and oh my God. Uranagi and the senton.
A fiendish combination by Everett Creed into the cover two, and a kick out by Vincent Cage.
This right here is where you have to calculate, and in Everett Creed's case, take high risks. Goes to the top. Oh, Vincent Cage ducked out of the way of the missile drop kick.
He did more than duck. He moved out of the way of that like he was Neo from the Matrix.
And now Vincent Cage with the knee drop. And now drives the knee once again into Creed's skull. May not be a baseball bat, but it's effective nonetheless. And now Vincent, look at that!
Double foot stomp right to the black heart of Everett Creed. This could be it now!
My God.
God here, Jack.
What a match here on Blitz. Oh, he missed the knee drop. And now Creed, he went for the drop toe hold, but Vincent Cage blocked it. And now a knife edge chop by Vincent Cage. Vincent Cage fighting with his absolute heart, his damnness, doing everything he can to take down the forefather. But now Creed counters with a drop toe hold.
Oh, look at this.
The Genesis device once again locked in. Vincent Cage is so close to the ropes, but instead Cage breaks out.
Once again, Cage not letting the Genesis device do the damage. Creed now going for the drop toe hold, but Vincent Cage wisely rolling out of the ring with the time it took for Creed to get back to his feet. Vincent Cage moving ever so quickly, agile like a cat, trying to avoid any sense of danger that Creed presents him with.
I have seen world champions not face Everett Creed with so much in-ring intelligence as Vincent Cage has tonight. Vincent Cage is wrestling his best matchup here. Win or lose, he has absolutely every reason to walk into that locker room and have a standing ovation. He is facing off with one of the pioneers of this industry, and he is doing it as if he is one of those pioneers himself. I am very impressed with Vincent Cage's performance here tonight.
Dodges the right. Vincent Cage, look at this! Sharpshooter,
come on! Here we go! Looking for the sharpshooter! Come on, Cage! Come on, Cage! Make Creed tap!
Vindication for Cage! Just within reach, but Everett Creed gets out of it
Creed
again.
escapes the sharpshooter. And now drops him again with the drop toe hold.
Turns him around. Again, the Genesis device locked in.
There's the Genesis device. Oh, look at him just driving the knee into the back. Vincent Cage trying to escape the Genesis device, but he's cranking it. He's just cranking that Genesis device, and Vincent Cage has no choice but to tap out.
Here is your winner
My God.
by submission, Everett.
Oh no, come on now. Come on now, you son of a bitch.
The match has always got the baseball bat again.
God damn it, no. This kid's got a whole life ahead of him, a career.
Not again.
God damn it, someone do something. Someone get down here.
Creed.
What the?
Creed. It was a pleasure to finally meet you on Adrenaline. Though certainly not under the most ideal of circumstances. On Adrenaline, you did the most Everett Creed thing possible. You staged a grand reveal to announce yourself to the world as the man that costed me the World Heavyweight Championship at Oblivion. But before all that, there was a possibility that no one would have ever truly known who orchestrated such a genius plan to cost me the world. But where you lack wisdom, ego floods in.
You had to take responsibility because a lack of acknowledgement would have just driven you crazy, right? And having to wait around like that, hiding in the shadows, gosh, that must have been driving you up the wall, wasn't it? So, you did exactly what Everett Creed does. You attacked my flesh and blood. You lured me into a trap and you took me out. So congratulations, Creed. You made your intentions known. This company replaced you with someone you're afraid of, and thus you must destroy them at Divinity. You've announced your plans to cut the head off this proverbial snake. You wish to end the New Age by taking out the Harbinger at Divinity. Well, Creed, you beat yourself to the punch. You see, on Last Adrenaline, you didn't just make a grand reveal, you unknowingly carried out an execution. You assassinated the Harbinger of the New Age.
Enough riddles, Angelo!
Go ahead and celebrate. Because afterwards, that celebration is going to turn into fear. The fear of the unknown. Creed, you didn't cut the head off the snake. It merely shed its skin. You see, with every Jekyll, there's a Hyde.
What do you mean a hide?
You destroyed the doctor. The man that was repairing this company from the state you left it in. You destroyed him. You did it. You did it because you stated that this Everett Creed replacement, the Harbinger, he was, what, guilty, as you put it? He failed leading SWW. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. You're right, Creed. I am guilty. I did fail. I failed at saving SWW from the root of all of its problems. See, where I admit my guilt, you'd never claim your own guilt. The reason I had to set up and try my damnness to helm SWW is because you left it when it needed you most. These people idolized you. The roster idolized you. I idolized you. And then you left us. You left because you couldn't take the pressure of everyone relying on you.
No!
You crumbled under the pressure. And you abandoned us, Creed.
That's enough!
And then you looked on as SWW thrived without you.
Stop talking!
That just had to hurt, didn't it? It hurt just as bad as a steel bat connecting with my skull on adrenaline. You couldn't take the fact that I was doing a better job than you ever did.
Stop it! Stop it!
So you took it out on me. That you killed the Harbinger. So if the Harbinger lies dead at your hands, who or what exactly are you going to face at Divinity? Who or what is my Hyde?
Damn it!
You can't find an answer? That's okay. That's okay, Creed. It's okay to be fearful. You don't have to admit it. You just showed it. See, you couldn't answer my question, could you, Creed? You pondered in silence because you didn't know the answer, and I've just figured you out. The thing you fear is the same thing you feared all this time. You left SWW out of fear. You feared the unknown. You didn't know if you could lead this place, did you? And thus you left out of fear. And now you're back. And just as you think you have all the answers, the question changes. And you just can't figure out the answer, can you? Therefore, I have already beaten you at your own game.
Damn you, Harbinger!
Oh, you don't believe me? That's okay. I figured someone with the ego of your caliber would need convincing. Luckily for you, I'm a man of action.
Enough! Come on,
So Creed,
face me!
be a doll, would you? Turn around, Creed.
Enough of your games,
Turn around, Creed.
Come and face me!
Oh my God!
It's just
My God, Angelo!
simple. Anytime. Anywhere.
Let me go.
Everett Creed has just seen Hyde!
You think you've beaten me? This isn't over.
Jack!
I'm speechless.
Jack, are there words to describe what we've just seen here? Because I got nothing.
Everett Creed has been psychologically bested by Angelo. The new Angelo, and perhaps the real Angelo. And that is truly frightening.
All right. Let's get this over with. First off, thank you, Strider, for allowing us this interview while you're at your home. The first question is simple. Where have you been? We haven't seen you since the 25th episode of Adrenaline, where you defeated the left-hand path's Dalton Thunder.
First off, Cole, my business is none of your concern. However, if you must know, I decided to take a little vacation for myself. You see, seeing that I am the most accomplished United States champion in SWW history, with more title defenses than anyone before me, and well, with Divinity coming up, I just wanted to have a little... Well, I wanted to have a little me time. Make sure I'm 100% by the time Divinity comes around.
Well, let's talk about Divinity, Strider. As you know, Garo Tarigian has challenged you for your United States Championship at Divinity. When we last saw you, you mentioned you would think it over. Well, it's been some time now. Can you give us an answer? Do you, or do you not accept Garo's challenge for a match at Divinity?
You know, Cole, I've been giving that some thought myself. And to be perfectly honest, I think I'm just going to need a little bit more time to make that decision. But don't worry, Garo, you, and everybody else will get my answer soon enough.
But Strider, Divinity's only a short time away, and I don't
What did I just say, Cole? I will give you all my answer soon enough. Now, if you don't mind, it's my cheat day, and I got Papa D's waiting for me at the front door. So get this camera crew and get out of my house before I throw you all out. Whoa! Pizza time!
Pizza time.
Garo? What the...
Took over 30 minutes to get here, so this ass whooping's totally free!
Why is he in my house?
Cole! You could grab a slice if you head out right now. You call the cops, though, I'll shove that box up your hoo-ha, you understand?
Sorry, Strider, I think I'm going to take that slice.
Smart choice. I'm losing my patience, Jack. I'm gonna need an answer on the next Adrenaline. You and me, Divinity, United States title, yes or no? Oh, and one more thing. Who in the blue hell orders a Papa Dia? Seriously, what's wrong with you? You deserve that ass whooping for that alone. Have a good one, asswipe. See you Thursday.
God, I'm torn. I mean, it's home invasion, but he kind of got it coming for, I mean, of all the places, Papa John's? It's not real pizza!
Jack, how did he get that up?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And except for one fall, introducing first from Jagged River, New Brunswick, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Thane Blackwood!
All seriousness, this match, our main event of the evening, is without a doubt the biggest match of this young man's career. He's earned his way to divinity. He's got a shot at becoming the holder of the key to the kingdom. But right now, in this moment, tonight, Thane Blackwood looks to prove himself against the world heavyweight champion. Not just for his master, not just for the dojo, but for himself. Thane Blackwood has a mountain in front of him. But Jack, something tells me that he's not afraid to climb.
An incorruptible mountain nonetheless.
And his opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the current SWW World Heavyweight Champion, the incorruptible Ace Whistler!
The World Heavyweight Champion, the holder of the richest prize in this great sport, the incorruptible Ace Whistler, making his way down to the ring for his first ever match here on Blitz. He has made an appearance before. He has never competed in a Blitz ring. Jack, this is without a doubt the biggest match, not only in the career of that young man, but in the history of the Orange brand.
Can't help but agree with you there, Frank. I mean, you gotta think, if you ask anyone here in the live chat, in the Discord watch party, they are probably tuning in to see this matchup here between Thane Blackwood and the world's heavyweight champion. Ace Whistler, without a shadow of a doubt, has become the needle mover here in SWW, in Coalition. And you said it yourself, it is the biggest matchup, not only for the Orange brand, but also for the career of Thane Blackwood.
And Thane, not looking to crack under the pressure here. He's starting off with a ballsy move, a striking battle with the champion. His bread and butter, Jack, is those heavy hands that he possesses. Thane going with a ballsy move, but I don't know if it's the smart one.
Well, you got to also think that Thane Blackwood also has already hit a Bull Moose Lariat on Ace Whistler tonight. Earlier in the evening when Shannon Silvera gave back the world title to the Incorruptible, only to be outsmarted by the Gate City God and his star pupil Thane Blackwood. And you got to think out of the left-hand path, if anyone has really stood out quite more than anybody else, I gotta say it might be Thane. He is the only member of the left-hand path that is competing at Divinity. He has had a tremendous upstarting career thus far and is in the main event of the final episode of Blitz this season against the champion. I think Thane Blackwood could be a very promising athlete here in SWW. And just look at the matchup he had with Vincent Cage on the last episode of Adrenaline. Thane Blackwood is a future star here in SWW. The question is the future now? Because if he gets a victory over Ace Whistler, I don't think he could really consider him a future star, more so a star of the present.
I mean, if he wins tonight, Ace Whistler has to be hoping that he doesn't win the Key to the Kingdom, because if Whistler walks out of that match at Divinity and Thane's got that briefcase, I mean, oh God, it is trouble for the champion if so. But into the cover goes Thane Blackwood. One kick out by the champion.
So many possibilities that can transpire. Oh, wow, Ace Whistler dropped down and delivered a shot to the body. Very unique strategy. You don't see that often, but it just shows you the innovative style of offense from Ace Whistler.
Oh my God! Nothing too innovative about a boot to the face, eh, Jack?
No, not at all, but I will say Ace Whistler is definitely, he cannot be in a good mood after what happened earlier this evening.
It's not often that someone gets the jump on Whistler, especially not someone of the experience level thing. What was he doing?
I think he was taunting these people, thinking that these people thought he was going to go for a tope suicida, but instead Ace Whistler now pandering to the crowd. And now, big clothesline there by Blackwood.
A clubbing lariat right across the chest of the champion. Knocks the wind out of anybody, especially if thrown like that. Blocks the attempt by Whistler. And now giving him the palm strikes. Big shot staggers the champion.
Those are strikes definitely taught to him by Shannon Silvera and the left-hand path. And folks, if you have the breakouts here of the SWW Patreon, you could have the opportunity to learn those strikes as well from Shannon Silvera in the left-hand path, or perhaps the trial by flight, perhaps catch 22. Definitely a huge opportunity for those in the breakouts here of the SWW
Patreon. They are going at it. Definitely. They are going at it right now. It has turned into an absolute slugfest, and a big back suplex. Drops Thane Blackwood awkwardly on his shoulder. And a kick out. Thane Blackwood. Thane Blackwood, wait! A roll-up, small package by Thane Blackwood on the champion. Kick out by Ace Whistler. This matchup.
Thane Blackwood, I'm wondering if he landed a little too awkwardly on his shoulder there. That might come back to haunt him from that back suplex. And now Whistler dropping him down and now driving the knee into the lower back.
Trying to stretch him out. Look at this, going for the bow and arrow. Following up on that back break. Not backbreaker, the knee into the small of the back.
And now the
back-breaking
bow and
stretch,
arrow applied.
if you will.
This is not a submission you want to be stuck in for a long period of time. Whistler gets out of the lateral press, and now the champion driving the face into the knee.
Whistler feeling it here. This is the pace that Ace Whistler loves to dictate.
Whistler's got to try to also end this matchup very quickly. He's got to be 100% going into Divinity. He has the ultimate opportunity to end the career of Shannon Silvera, the mentor of Thane Blackwood. And the thing is that he's got to do it in a structure that he knows very, very well. Hell in a Cell. He's been inside the cell 2 times before. One of them in Madison Square Garden in a career-shortening matchup with Everett Creed, who I believe gave Silvera the idea, perhaps, of the Hell in a Cell match. And then we also have this factor here. Thane Blackwood, the left-hand path, everything that Shannon Silvera has brought in, his legacy grows on, and it's just going to be like these students are going to be quite lost if Silvera is defeated at Divinity. I can't help but feel that. There's so many things that affects what happens with, I was just talking about it with the Performance Center. What happens if Ace Whistler's victorious? What happens to the left-hand path camp?
I mean, we can't even imagine right now the shockwaves that would be sent through this place if Ace Whistler was to win at Divinity would be nothing short of just absolutely groundbreaking. But the knees driven into the abdomen of Ace Whistler could bruise a rib. We saw the effects of that earlier tonight with cancer. Blackwood looking to stretch out the champion, pulls him away from the ropes.
This is going to affect Whistler's shoulder. Look at this.
Whistler in a bad way.
But the power of the champion driving the elbow right to the temple of Thane Blackwood. And now, oh! Shot
my
down.
goodness.
Oh! Drives him down with the Freely's Comet. And I think Thane Blackwood has been lacerated.
Yep. I see some of that sanguine red on the face of Thane Blackwood.
Trips up the legs of
Sweeping
the
the leg,
champion.
though.
And now springboard moonsault.
Blackwood. Big springboard moonsault soaring through the air like a beautiful eagle. Into the cover he goes, but Whistler kicking out just in the nick of time.
Could have been a 3 count, but Darnell had to get into position there. Tough break for Thane, but nevertheless, still on the offense, not showing signs of frustration. Left-hand path certainly paying off here. Look at this now. Thane lands on his feet. Whistler misses the clothesline, and Thane Blackwood with the elbow.
Thane Blackwood is all kinds of fired up here tonight against the world champion, and I can't blame him. Whistler going for a tiger driver. He gets it into the cover. 2. This could be it. No.
How close was that? Ace Whistler barely getting the shoulder up after the tiger driver, and now DDT, no countered. We got a victory roll here. Victory roll, and Whistler counters.
Reversing the weight.
Thane shoulders down, and a kick out. Whistler now going to capitalize. Oh, no,
Whistler
we know what this
going
is.
For the chaser.
Oh, Thane. Alabama slam.
Oh, my God.
Thane countered the chaser. Oh, and a jawbreaker from the world champion.
Oh, God. And then a jaw-breaking right hand to the chin right after that.
So now puts Thane Blackwood in no man's land. I can only imagine what the hell he's going for. Superplex, perhaps. Superplex! Oh, wait a minute. He's not finished with them. Trademark Falcon Arrow by the world's heavyweight champion. And Thane Blackwood.
And still, Whistler enraged by that kick out from Thane Blackwood.
I agree with the SWW faithful. This is awesome. And now Whistler.
We've seen bad things happen to Thane while on that apron.
Yeah, bad
Whistler.
karma for Mr. Blackwood, but now back in the ring.
Suplex from the middle rope with some extra height off of it.
The suplex from the outside back in. And now Whistler going to the top turnbuckle. What the hell
Blackwood's
is Whistler
getting
going
up.
for? Whistler, oh my God.
Oh, went for a wild flying lariat for Whistler. Whistler couldn't hit it. Thane, crucifix roll up. This could be it. Into the cover. No.
2 count, Whistler
Right
back up.
to his feet.
Thane counters again. Look at this. Oh, sit out powerbomb. Hooks the leg. Is this going to be? No. Incorruptible. The Incorruptible proving tonight so far he has been indestructible. Ace Whistler, certainly one of the most difficult opponents, if not the most difficult opponent in the career of Thane Blackwood.
Oh, undoubtedly so. Thane Blackwood has never faced an opponent quite like that.
Oh my God! The Frankensteiner from the top turnbuckle, a long way down, and now Thane going to the top. Thane Blackwood shooting star press, but Ace Whistler ducked out of the way.
Whistler got out of the way. The
Whistler now jabs, discus clothesline, takes down Blackwood. Ace Whistler back in control, going for the cover, shoulders down, 2 count, and Thane Blackwood gets the shoulder up just in the nick of time.
The resiliency of Thane Blackwood to survive an onslaught like that is incredible. It is a showcase of that young man's tenacity right there. I have called several of his matches here on Blitz, and I am infinitely more impressed every time he steps foot into this ring. I am rooting for this kid so hard, so damn hard, because he's proving to everyone here that he can do it, that he can hang with the world champion, that he can be the future of this business, not just his company, but this business as a whole. Thane Blackwood fighting with everything he's got, but Whistler driving him down with wicked offense, such as that Michinoku driver. 2, and a kick out again by Thane Blackwood.
Very well said, Frank, but let's be frank, I mean, Ace Whistler...
Are you kidding me?
Ace Whistler has slowed down the pacing of this matchup up until now, and you just got to think that Ace Whistler, certainly one of the most impressive when it comes to controlling the in-ring psychology of a matchup, making sure that this match is as mentally on his side as it is physical. And I think Thane Blackwood has taken the psychological advantage back to him, going for a clothesline and it connects, and also driving an elbow to the jaw.
At this moment in time, he definitely has the physical advantage on Whistler. Whistler being picked up. Fisherman's Buster with the leg hook. The bridge is down. The shoulders down.
Darnell on the count. Oh. So close.
Just so close for this young man right here tonight.
Thane Blackwood now measuring the champion. What the hell? Springboard into a drop kick.
God. Right to the mouth. That could have been a knockout shot.
Unpredictable offense. Thane Blackwood going for a cover, and Ace Whistler kicks out.
This crowd comes to their feet every time the shoulders of Ace Whistler are pinned to that mat. Oh!
Whistler with a heavy clothesline, hard and heavy, and now Whistler stalking the left hand past Thane Blackwood, who ducks the clothesline. And what the hell is this? Oh, wow!
Oh! Drops the back of the head on the knee. Just shook the brain up of the world champion. Brain stew, if you will. Blackwood to the top.
Shooting star press.
This is it.
The shooting star press by Thane Blackwood, and Ace Whistler gets the shoulder up.
What more can Blackwood do?
What a way to wrap up Season 1 Blitz. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. I am speechless, but we know what's coming. It's time for a Bull Moose Lariat. Oh, but Ace Whistler ducks out of the way. Whistler gonna capitalize. Whistler's looking to capitalize. Whistler hits the chaser. Whistler hits the chaser.
Come on, kid.
And it's over. Ace Whistler victorious here on Blitz.
Poor little Thane. He won't be able to save you.
No. Oh, God, no. No. Not today, you son of a bitch. What the hell? What the hell? Hey! Ugh! What the hell is going... Ugh! Hello, help! Shit, no. Ugh! Help! Somebody help, please!
There is no redemption without blood.